Best Gogh of 2024. Van Gogh needs a buff. You can laugh now because this is the dumbest shit. Well, no, it's not the dumbest shit, but like this is definitely a servant that like most people would agree didn't need a buff. And now they just made it so this servant is able to do their job even better than before. You thought Van Gogh spam was like oppressive before. Oh my god, like this is consistent. You're popping it at least every other turn. Like that's how strong of a buff they gave her. She did not need a way to get her MP back. It was already good, but they said, there have been too many MP buffs lately. Hold my beer. Or is it hold my flower? Yeah, no, it's hold my flower. Oh wait, no, that's the actual Van. I'm pretty sure this is the actual Van Gogh. At least that's based on the interlude. Anyway, let's get to talking. Again, full disclosure, I don't think Van Gogh needed this buff. I think a lot of other foreigners gonna use this buff more than Van Gogh, but this is their event. It makes sense. Why would Koyanskaya being buffed in an event where she doesn't show up? That's kind of how these last few buffs have been. So if you want your character buffed, you need to see them in the main story. They need to be an event bonus story or at least showing up in the event. Otherwise, good luck. So, Gogh, Van Gogh, Clytie, not the original Vincent. Base attack 11.2k. Don't worry about this. It doesn't matter what her base is. If you decide to grail her, not the worst thing, because again, she can get a lot of attack buffs going, and attack buffs scale very well with crit buffs because they multiply into each other, and she can provide both of them for herself. HP 15k, very good number. She is known as a solo servant. The most common setups for her are double Van Gogh or solo Van Gogh. And solo Van Gogh is going to have way less problems than she did before. Not that she really had problems to begin with. Solo Van Gogh kind of sweeps most things as long as they don't have debuff. The second they have debuff immunity, Van Gogh shit out. It's Gover. It's Gover. All right, Starweight Sergeant, these are normal foreigner numbers. MP charge is super healthy at 0.76% with 4 hit quick cards and 1 3-hit arts card. Is the arts card like super amazing? No. This is like 1 hit off Koyanskaya's, so the effective gain is like 2.28, while Koyanskaya's is, I believe, like just over 3. So Van Gogh is most likely going to be critting on this arts card, and it's going to make up for not hitting one of the quick cards. Because basically the gameplay now for Van Gogh, like it's always been, has been spam quick cards for refund and arts card too, I guess. If you're using the Buster card, it's gotta only be for a Mighty Chain, and even still, I would hesitate on that. Van Gogh is going to want to spam their MP, especially solo, every single turn they can. So, first skill, Guts, 1 time 5 turns on a 6-turn cooldown. Any amount of cooldown reduction has this at 100% as long as you don't go down from a Guts. Van Gogh will then put 3 curse stacks on herself and then charge her battery, charge her gauge based on how many curses you have. So if she has 10 curses on herself, that is a 200% battery. Oh, sorry. I got confused with her buff. That's my bad. And I'm also always kind of thinking about running double Van Gogh. Each curse stack is 10%. So if you have 10 curse stacks, it's 100%. There you go. Fixed it. I really did just get confused with her third skill, and also because most of the time, if I use Van Gogh, there are 2 of them. So usually they're enjoying the fruits of their own labor. But yeah, 3k HP. Van Gogh, as one of her passives, will never die to curse any other dot up in the air, but she's never gonna die to curse. Now, you are going to want to make it so that if you have very aggressive curses, that they get cleansed as soon as possible. Because just because Van Gogh can't die to curse doesn't mean some of her best supports will not like actually kill her if she's not careful. Doman curses are very, very high in damage stacking. So while Van Gogh wants curse stacks, he does not want to be like being affected by curse stacks. Second skill, 150% chance to reduce all enemies' defense by 20% for 3 turns. Reduces their quick resistance by 20% for 3 turns. Party evasion 1 attack 3 turns. 300 heal every turn for 5 turns. And inflicts curse to inflicts curse for everyone in the party. So this includes themselves. So Van Gogh, from their own kit, has a 60% battery. So if you bring 2, I believe you're going to need an external. No. You're just gonna need mana loading, because you pop for double Van Gogh. You pop both of these skill 2 for both of them first, and then one at a time you pop third skill, and then you pop first skill, and then you swap to the other one, pop third skill, pop first skill. And that, like, as long as you have mana loading, both your Van Goghs are emptying that turn. So their synergy, like, always just worked better when there were 2 of them, because then that's also 600 HP heal per turn. So it will also mitigate all the curse stacks that Van Gogh themselves would put on themselves. Third skill. Why did she need that? So, increases one ally's attack for 3 turns, increases their star weight for 3 turns of 600% and a 30% attack buff. On attack buff for 3 turns, removes the latest quick curse when you attack with a quick card. And if you remove it, you increase Van Gogh's attack by 10%. And now you get a 20 battery. You're already arts leading after her MP, and then you follow up with 2 quick cards. More likely than not, you are about to MP again. And the whole bread and butter for Van Gogh's kit, she absorbs all the curses on the field to herself, and then she'll be able to pop her first skill to get an even bigger battery. So at base, if you just pop this and not do the rest of her kit, it's only 30. If you're smart, it can go way higher. Again, this is also why Doman is a good synergy. Doman buffs Chaotic Evil. Van Gogh is Chaotic Evil. But Doman's curses, they tick very, very hard. And I don't know if it organizes curses based on like what is the highest first. I would hope. No. It is the curses Van Gogh puts on themselves they should be like the last curses to go. If I'm not mistaken, from how I've used Van Gogh, I'm pretty sure all like the newer curses get used up first, like how normal buff stacking works is usually if you have to remove something, it's usually the most recent. That's how a lot of debuff strips. That's like Ellie's, how she removes like one of the latest buffs. I'm pretty sure this removes one of the latest curses. The reason that matters is because if you remove some of her level like curses that do 100 damage, She is like it's going to take forever for Van Gogh to actually remove Doman's curses that take for like 3,000 per turn. Van Gogh has like good health, but she does not have like the kind of health that she's able to be tanking like 3,000 damage per turn by her stacks over like damage. Yes, she does have a guts. Yes, she does have a gate dodge. Yes, she does have healing, but it's not to the level of like consistently healing back from MPs like that. Her survivability is not getting hit in the first place. The most important passive when you are ever talking about Van Gogh is existence outside the domain. This is known as the foreigner passive. Does every foreigner have this passive? No. Cuckoo does not have this passive for good fucking reason. Cuckoo is already stupid as a servant and like epitomizes what Buster farming actually looks like. She did not need Van Gogh synergy, and thank God they didn't give it, because Cuckoo with like easy access to like stupid crit buffs would just be stupid. She does not need more help. Not right now, at least. Not until they start power creeping Cuckoo, which they have not done yet, but give it some time. It's been 2 years. It's about to be 2 years. Insanity C, 8% Buster up. Item construction be a minus, 7.5% debuff success rate. This is important, very, very important for Van Gogh's kit. Because as you can see, nope, this is you don't need debuff success rate to land debuffs on yourself. That honestly would be the stupidest shit. Like imagine someone has Goddess Essence plus magic resist combo, and then like one of their skills is they have to debuff themselves, but they literally can't because their magic resist is too high. Oh my god, that is the funniest shit. If they actually were short-sighted enough to do that. Lasagna, I don't think makes short-sighted buffs like that. They usually most of the time they go through QA. Like the amount of times we actually get like bugged servants is so rare. Like the one instance I'm thinking of is like Hokusai. And I'm not sure if Hokusai's MP is still bugged, where it activates the defense down first. I feel like it might still be bugged, but it's been a while since I checked. But yeah, you need this for a lot of MP spam and for second skill. Definitely second skill and landing the quick res down. Because this is Van Gogh's only source of quick up. And sorry, again, because this is a debuff, it does mean like both the Van Goghs will have a 40% quick up instead of each of them only having a 20. That is just the advantage to debuffs versus buffs. Thought about making a video for it, but I kinda it's more gonna turn into Honkai versus FGO video than like debuffs in particular. But yep, moving on. Divinity for Tickle, and again, passive where Van Gogh will never die to taking curse. Passives. Skill reloading. If you have this, Van Gogh's Guts will have 100% uptime. Why would you not want that? This will have almost 100% uptime. Oh, actually, sorry. I need to come back to this skill. This does not have a hit requirement, by the way. So Van Gogh solo art MP quick is pretty much going to always be looping consistently. She's like, and every time she NPs, she's gonna have more stars to do it. So she literally has an infinite ramp up on that. If you can give Van Gogh more cooldown reduction, like you're using Atlas, and you double stack this, oh my fucking god. Double stacking this, getting 40% MP gain for one quick card. Dumb. And again, also double Van Gogh. You don't have, like, they can swap who's popping quick cards and like spread the charge out instead of just one of them constantly refunding. So, skill reloading does affect Van Gogh. These two are whatever. I would greatly hesitate on unlocking the extra crit damage, because Van Gogh is one of those servants that it is very, very, very possible to overcap on crit. This is the lowest value for me. Anti-caster, it's helpful, especially if you are going to like solo with Van Gogh. Like, casters have the best refund, so if you are going to fight someone neutral, at least it's the one that's going to enable Van Gogh to like do what Van Gogh does anyway. These two, solo Van Gogh, this is disgustingly broken. You are if you weren't refunding your MP, say you're fighting Berserker, because Berserkers do half damage to foreigners and foreigners like get full advantage. This is a case where this might give you the refund you need to like fully loop your MP, and not have to rely on the enemy hitting you a certain amount of times per action. Well, mana loading, it makes things much smoother if you're doing solo Van Gogh, and if you're doing double Van Gogh, yeah, both of your Van Goghs are going to be able to MP that turn. No matter if the other, at least one has to have mana loading. That's the only rule. And also why like MP2 Van Goghs and higher are just, they feel a lot better, because if only one of them, if both of them don't have mana loading, one of them can't MP unless you're bringing other sources of curse. So you have to bring Domin, and that involves bringing in that extra curse damage. Again, bit of a risk, but if you're willing to go through it, go for it. NP. This, again, is why everyone thinks Van Gogh is broken. Very, very justifiably broken. This MP is disgusting. It is the most broken solo MP in the game. Ishin Hozuin, Lang Yu, like even Super Orion, like none of them, like they all have some similar thing where they don't have a damaging MP, they roid themselves out, and then they try to do face guards. Van Gogh is the best at doing this. Because not only does she give like the highest buffs to herself for this, she also will terror and like basically stun lock the enemy. It is delayed, but you can have multiple of these. So if one misses, another one can still has a chance to activate. You basically make it like this is basically AoE Kama with better face card refund. And yeah, this is Kama with better face card refund. So 500 chance to inflict terror 1 time 3 turns. Okay, actually I take back, I forgot what the chance of this was. So this debuff success rate is only for the second skill. My bad for getting that wrong. Okay, so 500% chance to inflict terror 1 time 3 turns to all enemies. 60% chance for the stun to activate. This is another thing about Van Gogh. Her stun chance for terror is way higher than normal. Terror is like usually a 40% activation chance, sometimes 30. This is literally double. More likely than not, they are going to get like stunned. Base effect of the MP, 50% crit damage at MP1 all the way to 100% at MP5. Again, why Plushy, for example, I think he said, I'm not adding people to my friends list unless it's MP5 Van Gogh. Very understandably, because the difference between 150% crit damage and 200% crit damage, that's a lot. That is very different from like say Castoria's scaling attack buff 30 to 50. It's way like this is half scaling. Castoria's is definitely not half scaling. Like Castoria getting higher copies doesn't matter, in my opinion, as much as Van Gogh, because this is a huge jump, 50 to 25%. This is a 50% increase. Well, again, going back to Castoria, it is only a 33% increase. If the ally has existence outside the domain, this passive, they get extra stuff. So, again, for the most part, it is foreigners or servants related to foreigners and BB, because BB is BB. She kind of just doesn't give a fuck. And it is unknown whether or not she actually met an outer god, or she's just bullshitting and is able to fake her way to it. Like, people were already saying that was what was happening. Like, she didn't actually merge with an outer god. She's just pretending because she's a cult high that wants as much attention as possible. BB Dubai pretty much is calling her out on it, and it's not outside the realm of possibility that BB would lie to us for 5 years just so she gets sympathy points. Sakura kind of would pretty much be doing the same thing, as long as they gave her a leg up on her rivals that are fighting for Senpai's attention. Sorry, something on my desk. All right, so keep going through it. So the only non-foreigners that have this is Okita J Soji, Ranmaru X, Van Gogh Minor, who's also a foreigner, BB, and yeah. Wait, where's Hokusai Saber? Wait, Hokusai Saber doesn't have existence outside the domain? Oh, fuck. That's their biggest nerf. Oh my god. That is, I have not paid attention to that. That is sad that Hokusai Saber doesn't get that. She would be like one of the best welfare sabers if she had it, which is that honestly might be why she doesn't have it, because she, yeah, a single target art saber that is an MP spammer and then also has access to like really stupid crit potential. Yeah, no, I can see that. All right, so if you are a foreigner, you basically get a free 150 to 200% crit damage, along with the 30% attack buff, and you gen 10 stars per turn for 3 turns. This is very easy to stack up, and if you're using Art MP quick, this probably doesn't even matter because you're probably genning enough stars. Bond CE, 8 stars per turn, and increases the party's crit damage by 50% while they're on the field. I'm pretty sure Van Gogh Minor actually has a similar passive too. No, so instead of crit damage, they give lawful alignment, which, I mean, it does kind of make sense. They are in the same part of the formula, and Van Gogh, this one is way more likely to crit than you are fighting someone that is lawful alignment. Straight up, Van Gogh is, for a lot of people, up there in like top 3 servants in the entire game. One of the most obvious is Castoria. Yeah, like, I think going by like Miss tier list, like 3 of the most universally good servants are Castoria, Oberon, and Van Gogh. They decided to buff a servant most people thought was like already one of the best servants in the game. There are so many servants that really, like, a foreigner that isn't buffing by Van Gogh, feels completely different from one that is buff by Van Gogh. So if you have a lot of foreigners, I would strongly recommend trying to summon for Van Gogh. At least 1 copy. On my main JP, I have an MP5 Jacques de Millet. So like if I can snipe a Van Gogh, like if my luck on JP actually carries through and I actually snipe her, I'm gonna be so fucking happy. But I can't like I really don't want to burn the rest of my quartz on Van Gogh right now. But MP5 Jacques de Malay that doesn't have a Van Gogh. Oh, all right. Van Gogh miner video should also be out today, and recording tier list. So yeah, we got a day ahead of us. All right, I'll see you guys later. Peace. Thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you enjoyed, drop a like or sub. Hope to see you in the next one. Peace.